Hello there, staring at my keyboard here, and this is just a quick video showing you how to lay down NavMesh in the Fallout New Vegas GECK. And this should also work the same way in the Fallout 3 GECK. Right, first thing you do is you open up your NavMesh bar by clicking this button here. And then you get your NavMesh toolbar. Best thing to do is just to click on these three and click on this eye here, so it means if your NavMesh is under any objects or anything, you'll still be able to see it. Right. Now, if you right click in places, you'll make little things appear, little squares, basically. These are selectable and you can move them around and drag and place them. The way the NavMesh works is if you build, sorry about that, I just lost my space there. If you build three triangles, if you build like a 3 point, it'll make a triangle out of it. And you do that by clicking three areas, like that. And then if you hold down Control, and then select all three of your little dots that you've just put down, and you click this button here, it'll make a triangle. Now then, this is NavMesh. NPCs will be able to walk through this. This is basically the grid that they need down to be able to walk. If you don't have this, they'll bump into walls, and they'll basically have no idea where they are. They'll not know if they can walk in certain directions or anything. Basically, most of the time they just end up either standing still or walking into walls. Now then, so here's the first chunk of NavMesh right here. So then, if we right click on this bit, it'll make another bar, another point, and we can drag this down. And now the entire part of this room here is NavMeshed, as you can see. Now NPCs will be able to walk around here, and they'll basically be able to navigate this normally. Of course, when you've got furniture and everything, it's always smart to work the NavMesh around it. And when you figure out how to move the NavMesh around things, like say if I had a table in the corner here, I could basically just go like that, like that, like that, and there you go. There's a little square there for the table. But we wouldn't need to do that anyway, because obviously there's no furniture. Always make sure your door markers appear in the NavMesh, otherwise the NPC could make sure they're always all the way up to the edges of walls, all the way up to the edges of furniture, otherwise the NPCs will not be able to use them. As well, if your NPC is going to sit in a chair, you've got to make sure the chair isn't inside the NavMesh, otherwise they could end up just bouncing against it. But you've also got to make sure it's close enough that when they get back out of the chair, they'll be back in the NavMesh and know where to go. Yeah, but anyway, this is just the basic stuff. So we'll put bit here, and then we'll come through here and put one here. Click all three of these, and this will be the one through into the doorway. And now we've got a new part. So if we put these two bits here, and right click, and right click, and then press my Windows button instead of my Control button. Yeah, Control and click selects all of them at once. If you don't hold down Control, you'll only be able to select one each at a time, and it'll mess it up. So we'll drag this bit down here, and we'll put one here, and we'll select this one, and if you click this one here, it'll join those ones up. Now then, if we just select these two here and put another one here, there we go, it did that automatically. And we'll pull that one down a bit, and there you go. So here's the first two rooms done. And basically this will be navigatable by NPCs, and that's basically just how you do it. To go downstairs, these things just work like furniture on the GECK. You can drop them by pressing F to the floor. So basically when they're going downstairs, if you just drop them on each step, or if you just pull a NavMesh all the way down, and then at the bottom of the stairs put two of these smaller, two of the dots down at the bottom of the stairs, it'll basically, as long as it's not going through the stairs, it'll work, if you know understand what I mean. I'll have to make another video to show that, because sadly this house hasn't got any stairs. But we'll just finish this one off here. Here, and here. Hold down Control, move them along a bit just so they can get through that door, and put one here. And then go. So then here's the other bit of NavMesh. This comes into the other room. Just make sure you're not clipping the edges of the door, otherwise your NPCs, the idiots, they will bang into things if the NavMesh doesn't show them in the exact thingy to go, the exact way to go through them. We'll put them back a bit actually. And then if we click these two, we'll select another one. Whoop! I see what's happened here. So we'll pull that back. Put one here. I'm probably not doing this the most tidy way, but you don't have to be tidy as long as it's reaching all the edges. It's fine. You've always got to make sure that none of these lines here overlap, otherwise your NavMesh won't work and you'll get an error message, and it's quite annoying because every time you try to save it'll say, oh, there's an error in the NavMesh, and it can be quite annoying. Throw that over the trapdoor there and slide that one up there. See, now this is the exact thing I was talking about. If this line here overlaps the golden line, that would be an error. So if you pull the golden line out just a tiny bit, just so that it's not overlapping, and you keep an eye on all them lines there, you'll be fine. And there you go. That's how you lay down NavMesh in the GECK. Thanks for watching. Save your data. There we go. No error messages. That means I've done it right. And that's it. Thanks very much for watching, and goodbye for now.